So what we've got going on is we're still obviously waiting to see whether or not our barley is going to germinate. So we've got to wait for that. We've also got our little grass paddock sitting over here. That's ready to be cut, and we can probably start looking at putting that into the silage bunker. However, something we need to discuss is the shed. As you may remember, the cedar was outside of the shed, but during the course of updating a few of the mods, for some reason the shed disappeared when I loaded into the game, so we've had to place another one down. But anyway, let's just take a look into the map. We'll see where we're at. So obviously we've got the barley, we've got the grass field, which has had nothing done to it. So the barley's planted. We've just got to wait for that to germinate and go into its first growth stage, or whether it tells us that the germination has failed and we have to try again with the same or a different crop. Now, the grass field obviously does need ploughing. There's apparently a little bit of weed in there, or that's something else. If we... oh no, there is a little bit of weed there, but that's okay, that'll disappear once it's ploughed, and we will plough that after we have mowed it. So if we jump into precision farming, we do have to get some fertilizer onto that field, but being that it's ready to harvest, we can't do that now, so we will do that once it has been ploughed. And we are just going to keep grass there, we're not going to put anything else in there, just because of the shape of the field. It's easier to mow than it is to do anything else with, and obviously we won't know about a yield until we run a harvester or the mowers over it. So the plan for today is, yes, we're going to get this mowed. Just remove that. So we'll mow this, get it into the silage bunker, but also in the meantime what we're going to do is we'll get some contracts underway, and we want to start making some money. So what we might do is just put some workers onto 10 and 22, we'll do them both, and we will see how we're going with that. So we're going to want to borrow an item for that. Now we'll get them going. That way we remember exactly what tractor and planter are for what crop. Now while these guys are doing that, we will be in our field mowing. Okay, so we are going to want some seed out here for these guys. Okay, so we'll just get, it's going to take a lot, so we'll grab 4 of these. If we need more, we need more. We are going to need quite a lot more, but that's okay. Now what we need to do is, what field were you? 22. So that should be this one just here in front of us. It is. Oh, turn the beacons on while we're cruising around town. We'll do is we'll get a headland going. Once we've got the headland done, we'll set the worker down, we'll get the next contract underway, and then we will go and work on our own field. Rightio, so we'll quickly jump into a time lapse just for this headland, and we'll see you when we get back. So, not sure if you just saw, but we tried to hire a worker, and for whatever reason it's telling us that the field is not owned, so the worker's not going to do it for us, which means the only option we have right now is for us to do the planting. So we will hold off on getting that second contract, and we will just get this done ourselves. We'll see how long it takes. This may be done entirely in a time lapse, or we may even jump cut. But either way, we'll see you guys once this paddock is done, and then we'll move on to the next. guys, so welcome back. We've just completed the contract on field 22. It's 10 to 8 at night, so what we're going to do is we are going to take all this stuff back to the store where we got it from. We'll drop it off and we will call it a night. We'll go and rest before we do anything else tomorrow. Turn them off and we'll collect that. So we'll leave, where'd they go? We'll leave these seeds down here because we're going to use them tomorrow. We'll head back up to our farm. We'll see you when we get there. Okay guys, so welcome back. What we have decided to do is we are going to mow and collect the grass tonight. We should. Maybe we won't be able to because it's not a 3-point. No, we're not going to be able to. Needed to be a 3-point linkage on the front of that. So what we can do instead is we will lower that down. Drop that off. And this is the pretty cool thing about these particular mowers is you can connect these all to the front. So we'll get these all on the front and we'll put the loading wagon on the back. And that way we can mow and collect all at the same time. So I've got to lower that, which I'm pretty sure it actually is lowered. It is, it's just not going to let us take it off. Why is it not going to let us take it off? We have to have those on there first. See if it wants to be on grass instead. But essentially we want to grab this from the opposite side to what we have hold of it now. So if we unfold that, wait for it to unfold and then lower it down. Will it let us drop it now? Okay guys, so what we ended up having to do was actually reset the whole thing to the shop. For some reason it didn't want to play the game. So we'll get that onto there. Now we've got minimal weight over the back end until we stick this guy on. Unfolded. Get it dropped down, get it turned on, get you both dropped down. you all turned on. Now what we want to do is make sure that that is on swath mode. We go to this one. Now it is. It's not the perfect swath, but we're going to get fair majority of it. So anyway, we'll get this mode picked up. We'll dump into the silage pit as we go. And we'll see you guys, we'll bring you guys back in first thing in the morning. Rightio guys, so morning time. What we got done last night was finish mowing the area down here. We also mowed around the outside edge of the top paddock. Got it into the silage pit. 19%. Obviously that's going to take a while just because we are running seasons. It doesn't happen that quick. But the other thing we did was we started the second contract for sowing potatoes. So where's the field we need to get to? Field 10. So we'll go and grab the equipment. There we are. Exactly the same equipment as what we had last time. We'll also buy some more seed. We'll get this done. Once again, we'll see if a worker will get the job done. And if the worker can get it done, then we will go ahead and plough the field or the paddock that's got the grass in it just below the house. If not, then we'll continue doing potatoes. Now what we also need to do is we're going to need more of them, so we'll grab a couple more pallets of seeds. Whatever we don't use, we'll just go up to our area anyway, because we're going to need that to put the grass back in. Also need to put this weight on. So what we'll do is we'll get all of this done in a time lapse, whether it be us doing the planting or us doing the ploughing. And once we've got that done, that pretty much will be the end of the episode right there. So yeah, we'll get this across there on time lapse, and we'll see you guys when we're done. so I've just realised that when we've updated these mods, like obviously we spoke about the shed being in the wrong spot, come to the realisation that we've also lost one of our trailers. We've lost the lizard trailer that we had. If you remember, we were using that to carry around our pallets, and I can't remember where it is. It wasn't one of those. It wasn't that one. Okay, so that mod seems to have disappeared. Don't think that's it either. No, that's definitely not it either. I don't know where that mod is gone. Okay, so what we're going to do instead is we'll grab this one. That'll be perfectly fine for what we need. It's approximately the same price. No, they can stay that colour. And that's going to be for the arms, so we don't need to worry about that. Right, so that's 9,150. So we have to get that back because we are missing a trailer. So 9,150. And yeah, we'll head down, we'll pick up the pallets of seed, we'll get that back over to where the guys planting, and we'll continue on from there. So yeah, we'll jump back into this time lapse. Just wanted to bring you guys in, let you know what was going on. Right here, see you guys.
One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love me?
And looking at the amount he's got done compared to what he's got left to do, I think we are going to need to go and get some more seeds. But don't think this is going to be enough to get it done. But we will work on getting it done. we'll see how far we get. If we need to go back to the store, then we need to go back to the store. It's no dramas. We'll just leave the Fiat down there on the trailer, and if he needs to make an emergency run, he's just got to go over there anyway, so we'll do it if we need to.
I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby, I fear we gon' disappear. Do you even want me? Do you even worry that I'm gonna love somebody else? Do you think about me when you're feeling lonely by yourself? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Time's about run out to use those big words, yeah. I don't need commenting at all because I know what I want. Baby, dig deep, it's time to make a move on my heart. What's it gonna take for you?
Okay, so as was to be expected, we ran out of seeds again. You will have seen we've got the grass paddock back up by the house replanted. We've got that limed for the pH. We've got it fertilized to get the nitrogen into check. So what we're going to do is we're going to run back to the store. We'll grab some more seeds. We'll get that back to the planter. Like I said, anything that doesn't get used, we will put back up into our seeder. Now what we're going to actually do is just cut across this paddock, and we'll do the same thing when we come back through. You will have also noticed while we were ploughing, we did go into a bit of landscaping just to try and get the lumps and bumps out of that hillside. Obviously we didn't get them all, but we did do a bit better job than what it was to begin with. Oh, running over someone's barley. Rightio, so we'll grab this seed, we'll get it back over to the planter, and we'll see you guys over there. There we go, so we're back over at the field. We've taken over from the worker. We're going to get this done. We've got 4 pallets of seed on the back of the trailer, so we've got more than enough. Now we're only going to take it in small lots. We only want to use as much as we need to for this field or this paddock. I don't know so we can't actually unload this specific planter, so we don't want to go filling it up just to do 1 or 2 rows, because then we're going to lose potentially a couple of thousand litres of seed. So that's not what we're going to do. What we are going to do is, like I said, just take little bits at a time. So we'll probably stick, I reckon we will fill it up this time around, and then from there we'll take as little as we need. Rightio, so we will see you guys when this is done, and we'll potentially look at ending the episode there, I reckon.
I see you standing there, a soothing atmosphere. Smell of your aftershave, sweet blossom in the rain. You flip around your hair as if you're unaware, but you should know that I'm looking at you. You make me feel like I'm made of colors, just you and me, ignore the others. Do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause I do.
Okay guys, so we've got that contract finished, we're back at the farm, and what we're actually going to do is finish the episode off there, and we'll plan out what we've got coming up for the next episodes. Rightio. Thanks for joining in, guys.